Good day everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's episode, I'll be discussing propositions in logic, particularly in Aristotelian logic. So what is a proposition? A proposition is a product or the expression of judgment. Judgment is the mental entity where the intellect affirms or denies one idea with another idea. And every day in our lives, we do make judgments. So it is something not surprising, not bizarre or odd, that people by nature make judgments every second, every minute of the day, whether they're aware of it or not. So when judgments are expressed, they are called propositions. And there are different kinds of propositions. We have a categorical proposition, the hypothetical proposition, the disjunctive proposition or the disjunct, conjunctive proposition or the conjunct. And each of them will be defined and explained. So we'll start with the categorical propositions. Categorical propositions are actually declarative statements or sentences. They state or declare facts or falsity. So they are either true or false. So propositions have truth value. In other words, they are either true or false. A categorical proposition has a logical form. When you say logical form, this refers to the components or elements that compose the categorical proposition and how they are arranged, how these elements are arranged. So a categorical proposition is composed of a subject, a copula, and a predicate. So the subject is the first idea. The copula is actually the linking verb, that which connects the subject and the predicate. And the predicate is the other idea or the second idea that either affirms or denies the subject. So if the predicate affirms the subject, then that's an affirmative proposition. If the predicate denies the subject, so it's called negative proposition or negative judgment. And how do we know that it's negative or affirmative? So one hint is to look at the copula. So what are the copulas of categorical propositions? So Aristotle uses the present tense, so it's either is, are, is not, and are not. So if it is not, and are not, then the proposition is negative. It's a negative proposition or negative judgment. But if the copula is, and are, then that is an affirmative proposition. Okay, so we proceed to the next kind. We have the hypothetical. A hypothetical proposition is a proposition that expresses condition. It is usually introduced by if and then. So there are two clauses, the if clause and the then clause. The if clause is the antecedent and the then clause is the consequent. For example, if a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can I paint you? In that example, the if clause is the antecedent, then the then clause is the consequent. Another example is if today is raining, it's not a rainy day, of course, so it's hypothetical. So if today is raining, then the ground is wet. So those are hypothetical propositions. So the clue is the if and then clause. We also have the disjuncts. The disjuncts are the either or either or proposition. So it's usually introduced by either or. Either you visit me or you forget me, and that's okay. So it's an either or proposition. The conjunct or the conjunctive is, these are two propositions that are joined by the conjunction and. You love me and you also care for me. So you study hard and you also work hard. Those are examples of conjunctive propositions. So those are the basic types of propositions in logic, particularly in Aristotelian logic. So I thank you for watching and listening. Please click like, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And see you in the next episode.